Previously on After Hours.
The thermal thruster, strangest mode of transportation just after the pogo stick and the one-way bungee cord. Assets from the community-made Frontline update continue to collect layers of dust as they sit unused in Valve's community workshop vault.
I am in a tank! Tank! Ah!
Potato has launched a new custom MBM map campaign using the same old tried and true method of tricking new players into playing their awful high ping servers, free badges. Two of my favorites, Doppler and Symphony of Space. Doppler is a 3-stage map that expands outward as you progress through the waves, Symphony of Space. This map uses a lot of assets from the unused RD asteroid, along with a few other custom designs. The entire mission takes place on a moon base, inside and out on the moon's surface. I'd love to see these maps and many more implemented in man-up mode. It's like, that's all we've got for this week, unless, hang on. Do you guys hear that? What the hell is that?
Here I am, again in the city, with a fistful of dollars, and baby, you better believe I'm back in the New York groove. 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 I'm back in the New York groove.
So please welcome our first guest.
No!
Here I am, again in the city, with a fistful of dollars, and baby, you better believe I'm back in the New York groove. I'm back in the New York groove. I'm back in the New York groove.
How are you?
I'm fucking exhausted after that top 9 favourite weapons. Shameless plug there, by the way. It's a great video. You should probably go watch it.
Yeah, go check that video out.
Yes.
Was it great?
Oh,
I
yeah.
enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah. I've been working on that for like a fucking month. And Jesus Christ, the amount of crashes I have because my editor is crap. Oh, God.
Yeah, I have a question though.
Shoot.
Only one of those weapons on the thumbnail actually was in the video.
Yeah, I just kind of threw a bunch of random weapons on there just to be like, hey, it's raining weapons, and I'm fucking... I sequence the die violent pose for Pyro if you get killed by the cam angler. Yeah, weapons!
Right.
Yeah, that was like... The thumbnail was the last thing on my mind after all the stress, to be fair.
It's usually the last thing I work on too.
Yeah. I should probably start doing the thumbnails first.
I feel like once you have an idea of how the video went, then you can actually do the proper thumbnail. I think that's how it goes. Alright, so let's start getting some of these questions going.
Oh, yes.
In your own professional and uncontested opinion, is Pyro the best class in TF2?
It depends on what you define as best, because there's a lot of different avenues. I mean, if we're talking most fun, then for me, then yes, I would say he's the most fun, best class. But if we're talking balance-wise, like, is he objectively the best class in the meta? Then fuck no.
And your completely unbiased and totally not Pyro main opinion.
That's the funny thing. I'm a Pyro main, and yet I consistently say that Pyro is one of the worst classes in the game. Yeah, that just doesn't seem to click with people. Just look at the meta for even Sixes and Highlander alike. Pyro is shit tier. It's said over and over. What do you do in Highlander? You spy check around a little bit. Sometimes you sacrifice yourself to deny an Uber. What do you do in Sixes? You're an occasional pick for a last defense, even though Heavy is probably a better pick anyway. So I don't see where all these Pyro is OP claims ever come from. Okay, the Jungle Inferno Flames were a bit fucking stupid, but even then, that was still only typical casual players dying to a flog kind of thing, you know. One good player is all you need to put down any kind of Pyro, but it's just like, I still don't see where all these claims come from. Pyro is still shit tier, all things considered.
That segues really nicely into my next question. Why Pyro?
Why Pyro? Oh.
Why do you torture yourself like this?
Torture myself? Well, masochism is one of my strong suits, so this will be a bit easy to... Oh. Oh boy.
We might have to edit that out. Remember, this is a kid's game.
This is a kid's game? Oh dear. Oh yes, let's keep it PG friendly, Jesus Christ.
I'm kidding. Do you know my name?
Do I know your name? The Friendly Giant.
The Friendly Giant.
Okay. Why Pyro?
Why Pyro?
I probably won't go into full detail because that's something I'm saving for another countdown down the line. Hint, hint to people who've been watching since the start. If I had to try and TLDR it to some extent, it'd probably be the sheer versatility of Pyro compared to other classes. Quite a lot of classes have variety and different kind of playstyles, but Pyro is just the most versatile to me. He's like Engineer in that he can fit a lot of different situations. He's not the best at any of them. He's a jack of all trades, which is kind of funny, considering that makes him sound like a generalist, even though he's a specialist, all things considered. But I don't know, I just like how Pyro can be built to fit a lot of different situations. You can specialize yourself to flank if you really want to. I'm more of a combo Pyro, but still, it's always there if you want to pick it up and play. That's just what I love about Pyro. He can be anywhere doing anything, and you can just about pull it off if you play your cards right. So, versatility, I suppose. That's the big gameplay-wise reason for me.
A lot of people are asking right now if combo Pyro is still a viable option ever since Jungle Inferno and even Blue Moon update. What do you think?
Degreaser plus secondary, basically. It kind of depends on what secondary you're looking at. Degreaser shotgun, that's always been safe. That's my main go-to loadout. That's always been fine, you know, nothing wrong with that. Degreaser flare gun? That's basically still safe as well. I mean, you've still got the fast switch time, you've still got the 90 damage crit flare, provided you land your shots right, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not seeing the complaints really. The main two combo Pyro weapons, Degreaser and flare gun, shotgun and flare gun, are still relatively fine. And I mean, hell, I even have fun throwing in the panic attack in there you saw the countdown obviously, for a really supercharged shotgun romp, and I think that's a lot of fucking fun. And then other flare guns like Detonator, Scorch Shot, Man Melter, they just don't really work as well as combo weapons anyway, so, you know, what are you gonna do?